We are talking intelligent storage now with Suitcase TV. Fraser, tell me a little bit more about what you do.
So Suitcase TV are a company been around for about 15 years. We are known primarily for MAM solutions, for large playout solutions. More recently we've got into live production, and we've concentrated in the IP domain because obviously it's a growth market, that's why we're here. We have archive solutions which enable large VOD providers, content providers to basically keep control of the content, which sometimes doesn't belong to them, securely, and with the benefits of having low power, because the more you store, actually the more it costs you to keep control of that.
So tell me about some of the clients that you work with.
Well, obviously a lot of it are household names, and a lot of the companies here that we use. So it's people like Discovery, it's AMC Networks, it's various broadcasters in the UK. So yeah, it's all the household names you'd know.
Super. And have you been around for a long time, or is this quite new technology?
Well, I've been around for ages, but the company's 15 years old. We are primarily known for niche developments for companies that want to effectively get the pluggery right between two different, multiple systems. More recently, though, we've started focusing on products that we can globalise, and we can actually transcend different markets.
So can you give me a bit more detail about the technology that you can see on the stand today that people walking around can actually get hands-on with?
So we are here on booth 44. We are co-exhibiting with a partner of ours, Cerberus, who are the European distributors for Zixi, which a lot of the people here would know. We ourselves are showing our iFrame Vision platform, which is a software vision mixer, so it enables broadcasters to have a lower amount of people on site. We recently did a trial with the BBC Channel 4 and ITN here in the UK, where we could actually just put cameras on site, multiple cameras on site, and then backhaul the production to a central location, i.e. Salford. That in itself has a massive benefit for broadcasters who really need to get more content out for less. More channels, obviously more IP makes it easy. Everyone wants to consume content, but you have to produce more content. You have to have the content people want to see. So if you are wanting to be into ice hockey, well, now you have a solution which means you don't need a scanner and 50 people to do an outside broadcast. I think that this is really beneficial for IP vendors and providers of the network topologies to get the content out to people.
So it sounds like you work with content makers and broadcasters and platforms of various sizes.
Yeah, we do stuff. I think that's the best way to describe it. Whether it's boring hardware MAM solutions, so we can follow the life cycle of a piece of content, all the way through to the whizziness. The product behind you, the iFrame Vision, sorry, this one here, it was used by Glastonbury, for example. The BBC bought it, they used it so they could have, just in case well-known artist comes out and calls everyone a bad word, they can go oops and get rid of that. And it generates graphics, and it does lower third straps and all the good stuff that you'd expect in a live production.
Excellent, sounds very handy. And on the stand as well, I think you can have a little peek at the award that Suitcase TV won as well, which is very good to see. Yeah,
we were lucky. We won an IABM award at IBC last year, or this year, God, it's last year, September last year, and we were shortlisted and finalists at a Game Changer Award at NAB last week. So we're doing okay. We think we're going in the right direction.
Congratulations, that's fantastic. Excellent. So why is it so important to be here at TV Connect 2016?
So, from a personal perspective, I'm quite keen. I worked in IP production in the late 90s. I'm old. And it's one of those things where we talked about convergence, and we talked about the coming together of broadcast and telecommunications. The reality is that there's been an awful lot of it's a teenager now, right? 16 years old. We said we started in 2000, and now it's beginning to work. There has to be a convergence now, not between telecoms and IP. It's actually the broadcast market and the innovation that you can see at the show here, because actually that asset, that content can sweat, whether it's a kid in its bedroom watching on an iPad, or me, or my wife who wants to watch netball. It's that kind of thing, and that's the bit where we like to straddle across, because there has to be a sense and sensibility that the broadcasters have always got right, but you have to have the innovation that the IP world can give you.
Excellent. Well, it sounds like your technology caters to most of the people, if not everyone, who is in here in the Excel. So best of luck to you showcasing here, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
See you again.